And welcome back, everyone. Welcome back. Ooh, hope you enjoyed that short break as we return with our upper semi-finals of this week's WardiTV Monday. We already have one Protoss confirmed for the finals, and who will be the next Protoss? We're here to find out. As spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of ley lines, we have the Polish Protoss player, the blue Protoss, representing Team Liquid. It is MaNa. And spawning in the top right-hand corner, we have as opponent, we have the red Protoss player representing Team Virtus Pro. It is Classic. Here we go. And if you're in the chat, you know what time it is. It is a Gamba time. Predictions are open. Place your bets on who you think will claim the series. Best of luck in the chats. Coming into this, I would say that Classic is favored, but MaNa is a beast. Like MaNa, he is a veteran of the region, veteran of the scene, and MaNa, he has already caused a lot of upsets over the past couple of weeks, I would say. Taking down players like MaxPax, taking down players like Clem earlier today as well. Like MaNa, he does pop up from time to time, and we'll see if we can do that once again. Also, I do apologize. I do apologize if you can see a little bit of stuttering here and there in game. I do apologize. I will fix that up for the next game. I did accidentally leave my VPN on, so that is impacting this a little bit. So again, I do apologize. But I was using a VPN for Shin vs Classic earlier, for the Korean server. And I did forget to turn it off. And I cannot turn it off mid-game, otherwise I'll just be kicked from the game. I will disconnect. So I do apologize. Until then though, double gate, 2-gate opener out of MaNa, likewise 2-gate opener out of Classic. Classic goes for a fake proxy pylon, and MaNa, he scouts, he knows that a pylon is missing, he knows that a pylon is out on the map. He doesn't know if it's real or fake, but he knows it is somewhere not in the main. So we'll see if Classic falls for the bait, and we'll see if he does overreact and over-respond. For now, he does hide his third pylon, though. Interesting. Third pylon further back in the main base, going for a Twilight Council on one base. Meanwhile, Classic, he does scout, he does confirm the Twilight Council, he is aware. He is aware. So probe is hunted down. You can see that MaNa, he's still searching for the proxy, still trying to figure out what's going on. And remember, there is none. There is no proxy. Likewise, Classic taking his own natural robo response. This is a very safe opener out of Classic. I mean, he did see the initial Twilight Council, and if MaNa goes for a one base all in, Classic, he will be ready for it. As MaNa is still searching. Still looking, still searching. MaNa, he will expand. He will not throw down extra gateways. He had the option to. He had the option to throw down a third or fourth gateway, but he does expand instead. Oh. But feels stuttering, man. And again, this should be fixed for the next game. So I do apologize, but I should fix it for game number 2. As MaNa, he does expand, but he is going to be throwing down an extra gateway back at home. So 3-gate setup back at home, and he is setting up for a potential proxy 4th gateway. This might just be a fake. This might just be a fake up. But remember, Classic already opened up Robo. He has the Immortal on the way. Classic, he's set up defensively quite well. He has shield batteries, he has force fields, he has sentries, Guardian shield, the Immortal as well. Classic, he is ready. And yep, 4-gate blink all in. So 4-gate blink out of MaNa. He is squeezing out a couple of probes. But again, MaNa, he is far behind economically, as this base is so late compared to Classic's. So late, so delayed. And we'll see if MaNa can break Classic. With Blink, he can try to dive on the Immortal. Otherwise, play it slow. Bait out the force fields. Speaking of, there we go, does poke in. Oh, gets one. And will blink away, but 3 stalkers get caught out. GG gets caught. He loses 4 stalkers in the process. Classic, he shuts down MaNa, and Classic takes game number 1. Whew. GG. And I will turn off my VPN. I got you, but Classic will take the game. Again, MaNa was all in. He was all in then and there, and the force fields, they completely shut him down. I was hoping that maybe MaNa would bait out some force fields with his blink and try to bait out and waste some of the energy, but he got caught, he got locked down. GG. GG, well played. With that, Classic, he will take a lead in the series, and now we're getting into game número 2. Let's go. Again, Classic, he did pay off playing safe. He did play it safe. Remember, he went for the Robo opener. He read that his opponent would one base all in very nicely. He also scouted. He confirmed the Blink opener, if you remember. He scouted the Twilight Council, scouted the late expansion. Classic, he was all over it. Was all over it. Here we go. Now we're getting into game number 2, and we'll see if MaNa can bounce back and force the ace match, or if Classic can shut him down and bring it home here and now. Here we go. As spawning in the top left hand corner of Pylon, we have the Polish Protoss player. You can see how smooth it is. It's so smooth. We have the Polish Protoss, we have the blue Protoss representing Team Liquid. It is MaNa. And spawning in the bottom hand corner, we have the red Protoss player. We have the South Green Protoss representing his new team, Virtus Pro, leading the series 1-0. It is Classic. Here we go. As our players are settling in. It's a Pylon. Again, it is a wide map, but again, the rush distance by ground is very direct. Aggression can be favored here on Pylon, and we'll see how aggressive our players are going to be. See how aggressive. So I'm here once again, 2-gate opener out of Classic, 2-gate opener out of MaNa. And once again, Classic, he has his probe on the map. Remember, last game, Classic, he kind of faked MaNa out by going for a fake proxy. And MaNa, he did overreact to it, honestly. I'm sure that's a reason why MaNa did go into one-base blink. This time, though, Classic does not hide a Pylon. He moves out for the scout. No probe scout? MaNa. Okay, bold move. MaNa, he sends nothing across the map, by the way, so 0 scouting from MaNa. 2-gate opener skips the first 2 units and he goes straight for the Nexus. Greedy build, very greedy. Classic scouts, he is aware, and now the pressure's on Classic to punish. Double adept into his own Nexus. But again, this is quite greedy from MaNa. Even supply blocked, actually. Oh god. As he did do this before the second Pylon as well. So a bit of a shaky build, but very greedy nonetheless. And we'll see if MaNa can get away with it. Oh boy. We'll see if he can. Meanwhile, we do see Classic going for a faster Nexus into a Robo. Once again, a very safe play. Just to wind it back, if you recall, the initial Robo opener here is just very safe. It does lead into early Immortal production. So if MaNa were to go into Blink and go into something more aggressive, then Classic would be safe. Meanwhile, Adepts say do threaten a Shade. Adept into the Mineral Line. Gets 1 probe. Gets 1. Gets 2. And he gets a full scout. Classic confirms the Stargate. Even gets a 3rd probe. Oh, this is getting out of hand. This is getting out of hand. It's getting a little bit out of control here. 5 probe kills. This is becoming far too much. Despite the greed out of MaNa, he's being punished. He's being punished here. Adept doesn't quite shade out, as 1 Adept does get away. But 1 Adept for 5 probes is well worth it here for Classic, and a full scout as well. Behind this Classic, going for the Robo, going for his own Stargate follow-up. Interesting choice with the Stargate, very interesting. I do like this just because in general, when you open Stargate, you don't really think about your own defense. So this has potential to get damage, assuming we open up Oracle. As Classic, he builds up. Again, the Prism is on the way to reinforce across the map to keep up the aggression. Hallucination Scout is denied. And MaNa, he doesn't know what's going on. Not yet. Now dipping into the bases. Goes further in. Scouts a Stargate. It's going to be the Phoenix first, not the Oracle. And MaNa knows. MaNa, he's aware now. He knows to be that much more careful with his own Oracle to bypass the Phoenix. Speaking of a Classic, he's just came for that Oracle. And here comes that Prism. Now, it looks like so far only one Phoenix for Classic. He doesn't over-respond or overreact. Does confirm that there's no additional units being built. Twilight cancel follow-up. Oh boy. And we saw how much damage the Adept dealt earlier. Now even more. More Adepts are on the way. MaNa rushing into a third. Once again being greedy here. Classic working on his own. But here come the Adepts. And again, 2 Adepts say one-shot workers. Oracle does not shoot up. Oracle's going to run out of energy. I believe there should be an energy overcharge, thankfully. Oh. They're going to get 2 more probes. 2 more workers go down. Immortals are building up. And we're getting into a longer game. Okay. The game does continue. We have 1 Oracle for MaNa. Likewise, Classic is zoned away. Both players are expanding. MaNa making his own actual Phoenix. Oh boy, and Classic, I mean, especially with that War Prism, he can just push out. He can reinforce. And MaNa is vulnerable. A lot of this will come down to that Stasis Trap. Speaking of, does he notice? Does he? He doesn't. Oh my god, so close. And the Stasis Trap has yet to really connect. There's another Stasis. Oh my god, he's just surrounded by Stasis Traps. They're everywhere. Yeah, they're all over the place. Immortal comes in. Immortal gets caught. Hopping up micro there out of Classic, but the Stasis does connect. Massive connection. And Classic is caught out. Is on his own. He's going to run into another Stasis. Phoenix goes down and MaNa holds. MaNa does hold, MaNa does defend. Again, they power the Oracle opener. Are there Stasis Traps? And Classic is being shut down. He cannot fight this, not right now, not on his own. Stasis does run out, nice juggling here, nice control out of Classic. He will end up leading out that Prism. Yeah, the Prism goes down, but at the cost of every Stalker though. MaNa, was that worth it? I don't think it was. Takes down the War Prism, but that was how many Stalkers? That was... Oh. 9 Stalkers going down. Another Stasis. Let's go. Another Stasis Trap, but MaNa, he cannot touch this main army. Trying to collapse in. Once again punished. Ooh, Blink is done for MaNa. Does lift the Immortal, not bad. Does go for the lift. Does bring Classic down. Still a very close defense here for MaNa. Trying to hold on. MaNa still down in Stalkers. But Classic does not have Blink. Classic, he does take down the base. Recalls back home. Yeah, content with his damage. Classic is up in expansion, fully mining on his third. And MaNa just can't keep up. He cannot keep up, not anymore. He's falling behind economically, behind in production. Classic now has his own Blink Stalkers. And he will have the upgrade lead. +1 is almost done. +1 is almost complete. MaNa going for the main. Not bad. Going for the main base. He gets a pylon. Potentially gets a Stalker. Trades. Classic waiting for the blink to the low ground for the low ground. And MaNa forced to go further into the base and does go for the recall. Bleeds out a lot of Stalkers in the process. Oh god. And that was the last ditch effort here from MaNa. That was his one chance to try to get some damage done. He gets 7 pros, but GG gets called. The writing is on the wall, and a Classic will take the series 2-0, advancing on to the grand finals. GG. Whew. GG, well played, Classic. He will claim the series, will advance on. MaNa, he did an amazing job making it to the finals. Again, taking down Clem being the best Terran player, the best player, I should say, in the world. So MaNa did bring him down, but here in the PvP did struggle. Again, a lot of mind games come into play in PvP, and MaNa just had a really hard time keeping up with Classic. And with that, MaNa was overwhelmed. With that, we have our 2 grand finalists here. We have our 2 finalists. It's going to be a PvP best of 5 between MaxPax and Classic. Let's go. Man, here we go. Again, MaxPax and Classic, they are going to face off. Vetoes are underway, and we will soon be jumping into our fresh best of 5. For now, we're going to be going on a short break. Again, Vetoes, that will take some time. So we're going to be going on a short break. Take this time to get some snacks, get some food, get some water, and be back soon to find out who's going to be our champion. MaxPax or Classic, one or the other. We'll find out. We'll find out after the break. See you soon.